You have Cael Swensen, ranked 17th in the country, a two-time NCAA qualifier.
Yeah, so like I said, I mean, these young guys are coming in with different levels of technique and competition than they ever have in the past, and I think the grade level next to a name doesn't necessarily matter as much as it used to, but I know Cael Swensen, we've mentioned in previous broadcasts, coming off of those injuries and kind of building back to the person he was before. So
let's expand on that. Why doesn't it matter as much as it used to?
I think, again, I don't know everything. I think I do. From what I see,
that's what your wife tells me.
Yeah, exactly. From what I see, there's that sport specialization. You see there's so many wrestling clubs popping up all over the country. It's not just you wrestling with your high school coach or your high school teammates. It's you wrestling with the best high school kids in your state.
It's the growth of youth organized wrestling.
Yes, right. You see it even in South Dakota. I know Arizona State, there's clubs all over the place. Sunnyside, these things that people are exposed to. I'm not familiar with Nevada, but I know if you're wrestling for Arizona State as a freshman, you probably had some experience in the club scene.
Well, and the other part, too, it's fun to see, again, Arizona State will have a South Dakotan wrestling. The Jacks had a couple from Utah wrestling. I mean, to see the geographical crossroads, if you will, also.
Yep, it's that networking, too, right?
Yep.
These guys know club coaches. You talk about Pinnacle in Minnesota, where you've seen Cael Swensen compete. Who's the head of Pinnacle? One of Damien Hahn's roommates, right? And it's All-American at Minnesota. So it's that's where the talent's coming from. It doesn't dismiss the hard work these young men put in, but I think just opportunity promotes even more and more growth, and it just exists in a different way now.
And again, Delgado, a phenomenal high school career, three-time Nevada state champion.
So you see he's reacting to the shots, right? And then Cael Swensen's a guy that wants to get to your legs. That's how he's going to score. So Swensen will come from space. He'll come from quick ties. You see those quick movements that he has right there, where Delgado's doing a good job reacting from space in a way that he's not allowing Swensen to get to his legs. There's that from space. We're in on single for Cael Swensen. He's got head down. He's going to want to come across the double. That's unconventional, to be honest. I wouldn't be able to do that. Cael Swensen's a strong guy.
Great example of the strength, like you said, for Swensen to put three on the board early.
Yeah, you're not going to have a lot of coaches that would encourage you to finish across your head to a double from a single on your feet, but Cael Swensen built a little different.
Right on the edge of the mat here, and finally we stop.
22 seconds of riding time. About 31 seconds left here.
Sanford Pentagon here in Sioux Falls will seat a little more than 3,000 when all the seats are available. To the left and right of the mat, they have some additional pull-out bleachers that are pushed in, so the teams have some warm-up areas, so not everything is available, but there are not many open seats in this place.
No, and it's exciting to see. Great job following the hips from Cael Swensen. He is going to want to finish on top here. I feel like we're getting pretty heavy on the desire for stall calls on the edge from both sides. It's that kind of environment here, knowing that those points are going to matter.
Yeah, for wrestling, you figure about 2,500 can fit in here, and that'll be pushing the capacity, and a great turnout, great atmosphere. And this will help both sides. Again, for SDSU, it's a great opportunity, and for Arizona State, competitive road matches, because, again, it's neutral, but we know this is a heavily pro-South Dakota State environment.
Yeah, and I don't know, do you travel on the road to not be exposed to high-pressure situations? You know what I mean? It's a great move for both teams. Kind of moving your home base up here and making it. It's like a really loud, intimate environment. You got fans that how the Pentagon's built. It's just all kind of sloping towards the mat. It's very, I won't say very in a good way, very high school gym-esque. It's a
throwback.
Yes.
The folks that put this place together a decade ago knew what they were doing, and it's an awesome environment for a variety of sports. They've had national championship competitions here in basketball, volleyball, on down the line. If you've never been to the Sanford Pentagon, you need to stop here at least once for an event of any kind.
Absolutely. You should have come today.
But then you wouldn't be watching us.
Yeah. You would have saved yourself some wasted time. So here we are again on our feet, 3-1, and if you're a South Dakota State knowledgeable person here, you're knowing that this is a match the Jackrabbits circle that they want to go get bonus points. So at the end of the day, these are all valid opponents, and everyone on the mat puts the work in. But I think if you're for South Dakota State, you're hoping that you can get a major decision at a minimum here. A lot of hands to the face from both sides. These guys are getting real physical.
Yeah, everybody on both sides coming into this duel felt like this would be just an absolute rock fight. And it's played out that way so far. 3 very tight, hotly contested matches, all decision victories that could have gone either way.
Yeah, man, you're talking about, I'm sure Arizona State's sitting there going, well, we have the Larkin brothers, and neither of them got a bonus point victory. So if you're a Jackrabbit and you're getting frustrated with the 3-1 competition right now with riding time in Cael Swensen's favor, it's both sides are battling for those points. Good pressure from Swensen. You're seeing like a lot of half attacks from both guys. I think just their head and hands defense is so hard right now that it's not a lot of offense that's committed. See those fakes, like it's a half fake here, and you usually don't see that with all the way through the second period. You see a little bit more committed attack. So I'm guessing this third period you're going to see that coming from both sides.
It's always fun, too, to see the different styles of coaches, and you can see it at times. Zeke Jones standing up in the top right of your screen, much more of a pacer. He'll work around the mat, where Damian Hahn tends to be more an observer and occasionally pop up. Different styles, different ways of getting your messages across.
Yeah, and they both will let you know when they disagree.
No question.
They're very verbal about that.
And again, 2 guys who have had excellent coaching careers.
So you saw at the corner, Delgado's corner was just flashing him 6 seconds. So he just needed 6 seconds to get that riding time knocked down, and then you're looking at a takedown to tie and bring it to extra time. Haven't seen Delgado to Swensen's leg yet, so I've seen, again, a ton of really hard hands to the face, and referees letting it go. And again, if you're just consistent, there's a low level, oh wow. Low-level attack. Delgado tries to jump over the top. Swensen, big swisher of his hips real fast, followed the action. That's a good job. He's got riding time locked again at 103. You're looking at an 8-2 decision to take down here. Chases that major we talked about earlier.
Well, the 2-3 Swensen has gotten, neither one has been conventional, but both has shown his athleticism.
Yeah, I think athleticism and time on the mat, right? Like he feels that momentum heading that direction, and he's swishing his hips fast. That's heavy hands right there from Swensen, not allowing that shot through. And that's what I'm saying. It's no disrespect to Delgado, but I just feel like Swensen's had this hard pressure, and there hasn't really been an attack that Delgado's gotten to his leg. And now you hear the tune is changing from the Arizona State corner. They're saying nothing, nothing, nothing. Fight inside, get him off your head. They want him to finish the match without a takedown here.
They're trying to keep us at a 3-point decision.
If you're Cael Swensen, you don't want to waste any time here. You want to score this, or you want to get back to the center of the mat and wrestle. Because even a stall call here ain't going to get you much. Time is ticking at 20 seconds now. And there's that foot off the mat. A stall awarded. Cael Swensen's got 17 seconds to get a takedown. Zeke Jones passionately letting Delgado know, you just hold the middle and it's your job not to get taken down. Cael Swensen, he's got to get a big return here. That is not 3 yet.
At 5 seconds.
3. There it is. That's big.
Arizona State was trying to survive with just 3 points allowed, but Swensen accelerates to the finish line and gets the Jackrabbits 4.
Good effort by Delgado. That's wrestling hard all through the match, right? And if you're Cael Swensen, you did his job. See right there, a lot of coaches don't say finish on top of your head. You want to finish with your head. Your head should be allowing you to help through the attack. Cael Swensen said, I'm strong enough, I'll just take it over my head, and that's